everyone, welcome back to our second session all together. How was your break? Was your break fun? Anyway, I hope that you had a really great break. So now let's move to our second session all together. And according to our schedule, every Wednesday you are going to learn about grammar galaxy 1 for the second session, right? So you still learn about unit 14. What is that smell? So what is that smell? In unit 14, we focus on information question with the verb be, right? Information question with verb be. So they ask seven WA question, right? We have what, when, how, why, which, who, and at what, and where, right? All right, everyone. So you have learned with two of information question already. We have what and when. So what we used to ask about what? We used to ask about pronouns, and when we used to ask about the time or the period of the time. Is it right? Alright, so now you have to continue with three more information question. The first one we focus on how. So how to use how, everyone? So we use how to ask about condition, quality, and experience. So what is condition? Score condition, we refer to the kinds of the question that you ask about how good it is, how bad it is, how are you, right? Is it right? Alright, for example, like here, how is your mom? So you ask about the condition of someone's mom. So how are you today, everyone? This is about the question that you hear every day, right? When we start a class, the teacher normally asks you, how are you today? Or sometimes you ask the teacher, how are you today? Right? Is it right? Alright, so this one we refer to the condition. So how is your mom? So she is good. Number two, we refer to the quality. How many books are there? How many books are there? So there are 10. So we can say there are 10 books. This one we refer to the quality, right? Or you can say, so how much money do you have? Right? How much money do you have? You also can ask about this question. Alright, so next we refer to experience. How can you do that? So you ask about someone experience, how can you do that? So what can you do? And then make you can do that. How can you do that? And then say, I search from Google. So actually he just search from Google only, right? It's not about much of the special thing, but anyway, if you can search it well, it is the best because you try hard in order to learn, right? So ask about someone experience, how can you do that? So it is about experience. Or you can ask, how can we go there, right? How can you go there? Or how can you finish your class? Or you can ask, how to get grade A, right? This is the question that you normally ask someone experience. Alright, hopefully that you can understand about how to use how. Now let's go to the next one, is about who. So when you see about who, we refer to the question that you ask about someone identity or some or another pronouns identity, right? Normally we can say pronouns. So who is she? So you might ask, because you don't know about that person, that's as you ask your friend or maybe your partner about who is she. Then you say, she is my cousin. She is my cousin. When you don't know about someone, you want to know about he or she identity, you can ask who, about who is she. The next is, who is your teacher? So when you want to know about your friend's teacher, you can ask, who is your teacher? And then he or she might say, Mrs. John is my teacher. Mrs. John is my teacher. Because they ask a lot of teachers in the school, so you might not know who is he or she's teacher. That's why you ask, who is your teacher? Then she replied, Mrs. John is my teacher. Alright, now let's go to where. How to use where? So we use where to ask about a location or an area or a place, a person, or a thing is. Alright, so example, where were you last night? Because you want to know about that person location last night, so you might ask, where were you last night? So why didn't you come home? And then this question might be the parents would like to ask. So where did you go? So why didn't you go? Why didn't you come back? And then she said, I was at my friend's house because of last night. He or she didn't come back. She would like to sleep over, or we can say sleep over a friend's house. Alright, next let's go to number 2. Where is your house? So here you want to ask about a place of a house, a place of someone's house, right? They say it's near Chiroi Chongwa Bridge. It's near Chiroi Chongwa Bridge. So the location of the house is near Chiroi Chongwa Bridge, and the location of someone's house last night is friend's house. This is the location that someone stayed. Alright, everyone. So hopefully that you can understand how to use how to use who and how to use where. Especially, hopefully that you can remember about 2 of the W question that you have learned. Alright, before the end of the video, the teacher would like to ask of you guys to create 2 sentences for each information question from the previous lesson until now. So there are 5 information questions that you already learned. So the teacher would like you to create 2 sentences, or we can say 2 questions for each WA question, and then answer. After that, submit to your homeroom teacher altogether. Alright, everyone. So if there's still any question for grammar, because I think this is a little bit, I cannot say a little bit, also very important for you about how to use WA question well. Hopefully that you can ask your homeroom teacher if you have more concern about some points, or you miss some point, or you don't understand about some point. You can ask your homeroom teacher for more detail. Don't feel hesitate to ask your homeroom teacher of the question or of some part that you don't understand. Alright, everyone. At the end of the lesson, the teacher would like to say that please don't forget to protect yourself during this time, like wear mask or share mask when you go out, and wash your hand often. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow and have a nice day.